Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So my fiance suggested I did Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers when we started looking for these coexisting contradicting band names, but by the time she suggested it, I already had a list, and I was going to try to get through my list, but I recently decided since my list was wrote down, I would go for some of these I didn't have wrote down, and I was thinking about my fiance and thought about this Tom Petty today, so that's what we did. And I remember Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers with an and sign. And you got a lot of that. But you also have A and D spelled out. So, get into this. Um, okay, that was an ad that popped up. Nice. All right. So here's Tom Petty and A&D, and I'll provide these links in the description, guys. Tom Petty and sign. Excuse me. Here's Tom Petty and sign the Heartbreakers. Greatest hits. This is an album I specifically remember having, and it still has an and sign. All right. Here's Tom Petty and sign the Heartbreakers live in New York. Here's anything that's rock and roll. Tom Petty and sign the Heartbreakers. So there's and signs. That's 3. But how about Tom Petty A and D the Heartbreakers greatest hits? So here's a greatest hits album, A and D spelled out. Here's the complete studio albums, Volume 2, 1994 to 2014. Tom Petty A and D and the Heartbreakers spelled out. And here is Tom Petty A and D the Heartbreakers spelled out once again. Now, I'm going to flip through some of these. I'll provide those links. But just to show you, I'm going to flip through these album images. Here's Tom Petty A and D the Heartbreakers. Here's Tom Petty A and D and the Heartbreakers. I'll provide this to you. You can flip through them yourself. There's A and D. The A and D looks quite foreign. Tom Petty A and D the and spelled out the Heartbreakers. Pace of the Plantation Live. All right. Tom Petty A and D the Heartbreakers. You're gonna get it. So there's another A and D. And here's another one. Tom Petty A and D and the Heartbreakers learning to fly. Okay. Here is Tom Petty Heartbreakers into the Great Wide Open. There is no and the at all that I see, so that's weird. I'll say that's weird. Okay, so Tom Petty Heartbreakers. That's different. And I'll probably click into this and try to provide that link so everybody can see that if it happens to. It does not show me the image, so who knows? All right. But as you flip down through here, here is Tom Petty and sign and the Heartbreakers. Looks like full service bass for your face. Tom Petty and sign the Heartbreakers breakdown. So there's another and sign. Tom Petty A and D and spelled out the Heartbreakers. Another greatest hits. Here's the one we already looked at. Tom Petty A and D and sign. Excuse me. What's this? Tom Petty A and D the Heartbreakers. So you got a mix. And that's back to the one I already provided the link for. Here's Tom Petty and signed the Heartbreakers, the live anthology. So there's an and sign, just like I remember. And I'll go one more. Tom Petty, A-N-D, the Heartbreakers, and spelled out, you got lucky. Tom Petty, A-N-D, and the Heartbreakers, the best of everything. So, got a little mix. So, we'll do it like this. We'll vote like this. Thumb this up if you remember Tom Petty and sign the Heartbreakers like me. Thumb this down if you remember Tom Petty, A-N-D spelled out, and the Heartbreakers. And comment both if you remember that they've always had both. That is to say, they've always put A&D on some albums and the and sign on others. That's going to be it for this one. So for now, thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down. Thanks for your comments, leads, feedback, and subscriptions. And thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for voting. And for now, you guys have a great rest of your day.